guess it's only fair I show you guys everything I do. This is my thinking spot today. I tried to show you the fun parts of the reality is I have to spend a lot of time thinking about what the heck I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna do it and what's gonna work and what's not gonna work. Because quite frankly, I have no idea if any of my ideas are even gonna be good. Here's the truth. I sit here on the grass and I think a ton. So this is cracking me up. They're like, go underwater. Now they're not doing it. So welcome to my channel. I've spent the last 10 years wishing I could start a company and I haven't done anything about it. I decided, you know what, I just gotta go for this and I'm gonna document it. As I'm going through this process here at the beginning stages, as I'm brainstorming ideas, I really want to try to cater my ideas to my strong points, right? So if I'm talented at something or if I know something that maybe other people don't know as well, I'm gonna try to have my idea for my company revolve around that, because I feel like that just gives me a competitive advantage, right? If I pick something that just anyone can do, like drop shipping something, then anyone can do that, so who cares? I've had a lot of resources that have inspired me and motivated me, so shout out to those people. One of them is the podcast Side Hustle School. I'll link it down in the description. I highly recommend it, especially if you want to start something and you're not sure where to start. You can listen to this podcast. This guy is awesome. He interviews people. He talks about a ton of different companies, people that have started something on the side and it's been successful, and he comes out with a new episode every single day. It's extremely motivational. I've listened to a ton. Another podcast that's been inspirational to me is called Entree Leadership. It's a podcast that comes through the Dave Ramsey network. I'll link, I actually think they have a YouTube channel, so I'll link to their YouTube channel here. It's not strictly entrepreneurship necessarily. It's about being a leader within a company and making your company stand out in a cultural perspective. But I think that's really applicable when you're starting a company, right? You need to think about not just the product and your market, but you need to think about the structure of your company and how it's going to be beneficial for the people that are going to be working there. So I'll link that as well. It's awesome. Right? I've spent hours listening to it. It's some of the best stuff. So I spent a lot of time, like I said, I spent the last couple of years thinking of ideas, and on my phone, I said this in my last video, I pull up Google Keep. I have a Google phone, so I'll pull up Google Keep and I document my idea whenever I think of it, no matter where I am. I'm just keeping a running list. And some of them are dumb ideas, and some of them aren't even like company ideas. Sometimes it's just a concept. So I'm gonna skip to me on my phone reviewing all those ideas. Okay, so I have quite a few ideas. I thought, I could make a mountain bike garage video, YouTube tutorial video. I could help my wife open up a print shop. I could create a paddleboard rental store. I thought about making soap dispenser out of a bike shock. That's kind of fun. I thought about making a company that automated trip planning, so people could just say what kind of trip they want and it would spit out some ideas for them. I thought about selling pre-planned trips for people that are visiting Utah or other states, but I'm most familiar with Utah, for like $5. I work at a manufacturing plant, so I thought, hey, I could create my own manufacturing plant. I thought I could create a company to help other companies automate processes. I could do a blogger subscription box maybe, or any other like entrepreneur subscription boxes. I thought about, there's a lot of old bikes, so I was thinking, hey, I could take the old bikes and use the parts from the old bikes to make something I could sell. Out of this one, create a Tinder style app to help moms find other mom friends in the area. I thought that was a good one. We've been moving a lot, and my wife sometimes is wondering where the friends are, so it'd be kind of fun to have something that they could use like that. Create a family reunion rental site and include drone footage. That's kind of a bigger project. Here's one that I thought was good. I thought I could make a neoprene nursing cover. So like a nursing cover but it sort of is catered to the outdoor community. It's like waterproof and wind repellent, and you could not just use it for nursing, but you just can wear it when you're hiking outside and have the baby under it in a carrier, and it sort of protects the baby. Scan 3D objects such as houses. I'd have to invest in some equipment there. Mini saltwater taffies. That was an idea I had, because I always think saltwater taffies are too big to eat. They should be like quarter the size. I feel like everyone would want that. I feel like this idea, create a bike swap, create a method for people to swap bikes for the day in order to receive, so they don't have to purchase multiple bikes, they can just swap their bike. Drawer organizers, kids bath washing character gloves. Hard drive mount, I actually mount my hard drive to my computer with a command strip, so some type of mount to mount on the back of the laptop when you're using your hard drive while you're traveling. Trumpet accessories, like a valve oil dropper that actually fit into the mouthpiece slot in a trumpet case. If you don't play the trumpet, that probably doesn't mean anything to you. Diaper bag with a locked section for food, so your kids don't get to the snacks unless you want them to. There's a bunch of stuff here. I'm not even talking about all of them. Some of them I don't even remember. Sporting goods store, make online store selling used sporting equipment. I am always thinking of ideas, always trying to write them down so that I have something to go off of. So if you want to start a company, you just got to start brainstorming. Think about your strengths, play to your strengths. Okay, so you've seen all my ideas now. You've seen that I put a lot of pre-work into this. Before I decided I was going to video this, so I didn't video all the pre-work, but I do have my list on the phone that I showed you. I'm going to decide which one is going to be the best. So the next video, by the next video I'm going to have decided. I'll talk about what I decided and why. Hopefully if you're starting a company, you can just start making a list, start thinking about your strengths, and you too will be able to start a company. Another resource that has been really inspirational to me that I highly recommend is Coleman. So he also has a YouTube channel, which I'll link down below. And of all the resources that I have recommended, I might have to recommend this one the most. Once again, it's not strictly about entrepreneurship, but Coleman, he talks about playing to your strengths and finding your passion when it comes to your employment, because you're going to be working your whole life, so why not do something that you enjoy? So while you're picking a company to start, why not pick something that plays to your strengths and your passions? That's what I've been trying to do while I've been brainstorming all my ideas. As you saw, a lot of my ideas revolve around things I like music and mountain biking and manufacturing, and those are my strengths, right? So watch his videos. He's got some free resources. Okay, I'll see you next time. We'll pick an idea, and I'm super excited to get this rolling, so let's go.